I have already explained in my last video that 2025 comes to a total of 9. So this is a 9 year. Today what I'm going to talk about is your personal number for this year. Now, a very simple way of calculating your personal number is you have to add up your date of birth and your month of birth. So you bring both down to a single digit, add these two, and anything added to a 9 will give you back that number. So you really don't need to add 2025, which is a 9, but just calculate your date of birth and your month. So if you are born, let's say, on 22nd of October, so 22nd, you'll bring it down to a 4. October, you'll bring it down to a 1. So 4 plus 1 is 5. So your personal number will be 5 for this month. Very simple calculation. The only thing that you do not bring down to a single digit is if your date of birth and your month is adding up to 11 or a 22. Because these two are very special master numbers, and I will be telling you about what is the connotation of the master number, right? So now that you have got down your personal destiny number for the year 2025, let me tell you what each number stands for. If you have come to a 1, 1 means individuation, standing alone. So you have to actually, after completion of 9, you come back to a 1. So you have completed a cycle of your life. And now coming with a 1 means you have to start something new on your own merit. So this is not where you are depending on others to help you, where you are depending on someone else to come and, give you a push or whatever it is. Number 1 means that this year, there is something that you have to do on your own. Be it in your personal life, be it professional life, but individuation, right? It is like a fresh start that you will make for the next 9 years. That is the cycle. The cycle is always for 9 years. So for the next 9 years, what do you want to achieve? Where do you want to go? This is where you personally will have to make a start, right? If you have come with a personal number 2, 2 is always dual, so like 2. So it always means coming into some kind of a collaboration, some kind of a relationship, some kind of a partnership. Now, if you're looking at it in your personal life, this could be a year if you're not already married or in a serious relationship or something. This could be a year where you find the right person coming into your life who can become a lifelong partner to you. In professional life, you probably, if you're feeling a little stuck, if you're feeling, a little that you're not really moving ahead the way you expected to go ahead in your business or your work life, this is the time to collaborate with someone, to come into some kind of a partnership, and your work will progress forward. But 2 is always 2 people, 2 individuals, right? So if you have come to a personal number 3, 3 means, now please understand, the numbers 3, 6, 9 are very creative numbers, right? So even in your life path, that is adding up all the numbers according to your date of birth, that's called the life path. If it comes to a 3, 6, 9, know that you have to get involved in something creative. So even the kind of work you look for should be in a creative field and not mundane, routine, dull work, because you tend to get very easily discouraged by doing those mundane work. It has to be something creative. So number 3, all those who have come with a personal number 3, it means that this time, in this year, whether you are already involved in a creative field, or whether you are a banker or accountant, or maybe, having other kind of jobs, this year, take up something creative, even if it is like a hobby. So creativity is a vast field: dancing, music, singing, photography, whatever it may be. But indulge in something creative. And that, when you indulge in that aspect of creativity, probably it will give you the right push to go ahead to what you want to achieve by the end of this year. So definitely number 3s, you have to involve yourself in something creative, because that will lead you to your growth, right? Now, number 4. When you come to a number 4 in numerology, if we are doing it, with, designs, we always write it like a square. Now, when you look at a square, it means creating stability, creating grounding. That means this year you have to focus more on rooting yourself, grounding yourself. So any loose ends that have been lying around, any things that are not tied properly together, this is the year when you need to tie up all those loose ends and come to your point of stability. Like literally saying that, okay, now I have the foundation, I have created the foundation. This is where my stability stands, and from here I'm going to rise as we go ahead for the rest of the year. So number 4, pay a lot of attention to creating your boundaries, creating your stability. Now when I talk about boundaries, it could be that people do take advantage of you, they take advantage of the goodness that is there in you. When you come to a number 4, you should also learn how to say no. So those things where people are trying to pull you and push you in different directions beyond what you want to actually do for them, this is a time to very strongly but very firmly give a no, right? Because it's important. Number 4, you have to create first your stability and your grounding. Please pay attention to that for the rest of the year. Number 5. 5 is a number of change. So anyone who's come with a personal number 5, there are going to be a lot of changes that are going to happen in your life. But remember, change is the only constant, and change is which will take you to something even better. So those with number 5 literally have to remember that this year you probably need to take some risk, or more importantly, you need to take a leap of faith. So when something new comes up, when there is new doors that are opening, and they will open if you've come with a 5, you need to know that I need to jump. I need to take advantage. I need to take that leap of faith, because that will get me to something better.